The story of Gog and Magog is an ancient one. Gog and Magog are figures shrouded in legend. They represent chaos and destruction. Their origins can be traced back to biblical texts. These texts have inspired countless interpretations. From the Middle East to Europe, the legend of Gog and Magog has transcended geographical boundaries. Join us on a journey through time as we unravel the epic tale of Gog and Magog, from ancient legends to modern cinema. The legend of Gog and Magog is not confined to a single culture or religion. In Jewish eschatology, Gog and Magog are formidable enemies destined to be vanquished by a messianic figure. This victory will usher in an era of peace and prosperity. Christian tradition paints a different picture. Gog and Magog are portrayed as allies of Satan, appearing at the end of the world to wage war against God. Their appearance signifies the ultimate battle between good and evil. Islam also features Gog and Magog, known as Yajuj and Majuj. They are described as chaotic forces kept at bay by a powerful ruler. This ruler is often identified with Alexander the Great. Each tradition adds its unique flavor to the narrative, making the story even more intriguing. Despite the passage of time, the legend of Gog and Magog continues to fascinate us. Gog and Magog represent the unknown, the forces that threaten order and stability. The promise of their eventual defeat offers a glimmer of hope. The upcoming movie based on the Quran's depiction of Gog and Magog is a testament to the legend's continued relevance. Jewish eschatology places Gog and Magog at the center of a cosmic drama. They symbolize the ultimate struggle between good and evil, culminating in the arrival of the Messiah. This messianic age represents a utopian era of peace, justice, and spiritual enlightenment. However, this golden age is not achieved without tribulation, as the world must first face a final, cataclysmic battle against evil. Jewish sources offer varying accounts of the war of Gog and Magog. The enemies of Israel, led by Gog and Magog, will gather to destroy the Jewish people. Amidst the chaos, the Messiah will emerge, leading the righteous into battle and vanquishing Gog and Magog. This victory marks a turning point in history, the dawn of a new era. The story of Gog and Magog is ultimately a story of hope. Their defeat signifies the ultimate victory over oppression, hatred, and injustice. The Messiah's triumph serves as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest times, hope endures. This message has resonated with the Jewish people throughout their history. Christian apocalyptic views offer a stark and dramatic interpretation of Gog and Magog. In Revelation, Gog and Magog are agents of Satan, unleashed at the end of the millennium. They become symbolic representations of the forces of evil arrayed against God. This apocalyptic vision serves as a stark warning about the reality of evil. As the millennium draws to a close, Satan is released, gathering his forces for a final assault. Among his legions are Gog and Magog, monstrous entities representing ultimate evil. Their armies are vast and terrifying, threatening to overwhelm the forces of good. This cosmic showdown is a struggle for the very soul of humanity. The battle that ensues is one of unimaginable ferocity. God intervenes, raining down fire from heaven and consuming the forces of evil. Gog and Magog, along with Satan, are cast into the lake of fire. This final victory marks the end of sin and suffering and the dawn of a new heaven and earth. Throughout history, Gog and Magog have served as blank canvases for different cultures. In the ancient world, they were identified with the Scythians, a nomadic people. As Christianity spread, they became associated with barbarian hordes threatening the Roman Empire. The Huns under Attila were particularly feared, embodying apocalyptic prophecies of destruction. During the Middle Ages, Gog and Magog appeared on medieval maps as monstrous figures. They were often depicted as giants, imprisoned behind a great wall or gate. The Mongols, under Genghis Khan, reignited fears of Gog and Magog. Their vast armies were seen as harbingers of the apocalypse. The tendency to identify Gog and Magog with contemporary threats continued into the modern era. During the Cold War, some interpreted the Soviet Union as a modern-day Gog and Magog. The legend of Gog and Magog retains its power, serving as a potent symbol of the unknown. The enduring allure of the legend lies in its ability to adapt to changing times. The various interpretations of Gog and Magog highlight the dynamic nature of myth. Their story is a fluid narrative shaped by countless generations. Gog and Magog are archetypal representations of the unknown, the forces of chaos and destruction. In the next section, we will explore how the Islamic world embraced and reinterpreted the legend of Gog and Magog. In Islamic tradition, Gog and Magog are known as Ya'juj and Ma'juj. They appear in the Quran as chaotic and destructive forces. The Quranic narrative offers a unique perspective on their origins and eventual release. The story of Dhu al-Qarnayn, a righteous ruler, highlights their confinement and the divine guidance involved. Upon encountering the oppressed people who lived in fear of Ya'juj and Ma'juj's constant raids and devastation, Dhu al-Qarnayn takes it upon himself to protect them. He constructs a massive barrier, a formidable iron wall reinforced with molten copper, between two mountains to seal Ya'juj and Ma'juj away from the rest of humanity. This barrier, described as being incredibly strong and impenetrable, serves as a testament to Dhu al-Qarnayn's power and the mercy of God in protecting the innocent from the forces of chaos. The Quran emphasizes that this barrier is not merely a physical structure, but a symbol of divine intervention, a testament to God's power to hold back even the most destructive forces. The Quran also highlights the temporary nature of this confinement. It prophesies that a time will come when God will weaken the barrier, allowing Ya'juj and Ma'juj to break free and unleash their chaos upon the world. This event, it is believed, will be one of the major signs of the approaching Day of Judgment, a time of reckoning and divine judgment. The release of Ya'juj and Ma'juj in Islamic eschatology is not merely a random act of destruction, but a carefully orchestrated event within God's grand plan. It signifies the approaching end of the world as we know it, a time when the balance of power will shift and the forces of evil will be unleashed upon the earth. The Quran describes the havoc that Ya'juj and Ma'juj will wreak upon their release, spreading across the earth like a swarm of locusts, consuming everything in their path and leaving behind only destruction and despair. Their emergence will be a time of great tribulation and upheaval, a test of faith for believers, and a stark reminder of the transient nature of earthly life. However, the Quran also offers a message of hope amidst this apocalyptic scenario. It states that even in the face of such overwhelming chaos and destruction, God will ultimately prevail. Just as he protected the righteous from Ya'juj and Ma'juj's tyranny by enabling the construction of the barrier, so too will he deliver his faithful servants from their final onslaught. The story of Ya'juj and Ma'juj in Islamic tradition serves as a powerful reminder of the struggle between good and evil. It emphasizes seeking refuge in God's protection and guidance. The barrier by Dhu al-Qarnayn symbolizes spiritual and moral boundaries. It reminds believers to strengthen their faith and stand firm against injustice. The release of Ya'juj and Ma'juj highlights the transient nature of life and judgment. It encourages living with awareness of accountability to God. The continued fascination with Gog and Magog from ancient times to the present day speaks to the enduring power of apocalyptic themes in human thought and storytelling. Across cultures and throughout history, humans have grappled with the mysteries of existence, the inevitability of death, and the possibility of a world-altering event that could fundamentally reshape reality as we know it. Gog and Magog, with their association with chaos, destruction, and the end times, tap into these primal fears and anxieties, providing a symbolic language through which to explore our deepest hopes and fears about the future. In an age characterized by rapid technological advancement, global uncertainty, and the ever-present threat of climate change, it is perhaps unsurprising that apocalyptic narratives continue to resonate with audiences. The enduring appeal of Gog and Magog lies not only in their ability to evoke fear and uncertainty, but also in their connection to themes of hope and redemption. In many traditions, the arrival of Gog and Magog heralds a period of great tribulation, but also precedes a time of divine intervention, a cleansing of the world, and the establishment of a new era of peace and righteousness. The upcoming movie based on the Quranic and Hadith accounts of Gog and Magog, slated for release in 2025, is a testament to the continued relevance of this ancient legend in modern storytelling. Film, as a powerful visual medium, offers a unique opportunity to bring these ancient figures to life, capturing their awe-inspiring power and the apocalyptic chaos they represent. The movie's trailer, available on YouTube, offers a glimpse into the filmmaker's vision, showcasing stunning special effects, a haunting score, and a palpable sense of impending doom. The trailer hints at a faithful adaptation of the Quranic narrative, with scenes depicting the barrier built by Du al-Qarnayn, the relentless digging of Ya'juj and Ma'juj, and their eventual emergence into the world. By bringing this ancient story to the big screen, the filmmakers aim to introduce a new generation to the rich tapestry of Islamic eschatology and explore the timeless themes of faith, fate, and the struggle between good and evil. The movie's release is eagerly anticipated by audiences worldwide, promising to spark conversations about religious traditions, cultural interpretations, and the enduring power of ancient myths in a modern context. The decision to create a movie based on the Islamic perspective of Gog and Magog reflects a growing trend in contemporary cinema to explore stories from diverse cultures and religious traditions. In an increasingly interconnected world, there is a growing appetite for narratives that challenge Western-centric perspectives and offer fresh insights into the human condition. By drawing inspiration from the Quran and Hadith, the filmmakers are not only tapping into a rich vein of storytelling but also engaging in a form of cultural exchange, fostering understanding and appreciation for Islamic beliefs and traditions among a wider audience. The movie has the potential to spark dialogue and bridge cultural divides by presenting a story that is both deeply rooted in Islamic tradition and universally relatable in its themes of hope, fear, and the struggle against overwhelming odds. The movie's success will likely depend on its ability to balance fidelity to the source material with a narrative that resonates with a modern audience. By finding creative ways to translate the symbolism and allegory of the Quranic narrative into a compelling cinematic experience, the filmmakers have the opportunity to create a truly impactful and thought-provoking work of art. The upcoming movie about Gog and Magog captures the imagination and inspires modern creative expression. This ancient legend continues to hold a powerful allure in literature, film, and video games. Artists explore contemporary anxieties like technology, climate change, and political instability. Gog and Magog transcend time and culture, reflecting each generation's fears and hopes. It will be fascinating to see how they evolve in the 21st century. The tale of Gog and Magog, spanning millennia and cultures, stands as a testament to the enduring power of myth and its ability to shape human understanding of the world. From ancient scriptures to modern cinema, these enigmatic figures have served as both harbingers of chaos and catalysts for reflection on the human condition. Their story, woven into the fabric of Jewish, Christian, and Islamic traditions, highlights a universal fascination with the cyclical nature of history, the struggle between good and evil, and the anticipation of a final reckoning. Whether viewed as literal entities or symbolic representations of human anxieties, Gog and Magog offer a lens through which to explore themes of destruction and renewal, fear and hope, and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. Across centuries, their identities have been fluid, morphing to embody the fears of each era. From the nomadic Scythians to the fearsome Mongols, from the rise of empires to the threat of apocalyptic ideologies, Gog and Magog have served as a blank canvas onto which civilizations project their anxieties about the unknown and the forces that threaten their existence. In an age marked by globalization and technological advancements, the legend of Gog and Magog remains relevant. As we face climate change and political instability, the ancient prophecies take on a chilling new dimension. Yet, amidst the fear, there is hope. The prophecies also speak of divine intervention and a new era of peace. The upcoming movie reintroduces this legend, sparking dialogue and understanding. Exploring themes of faith and the struggle between good and evil, it resonates with audiences worldwide, prompting us to contemplate humanity's destiny.